Bank Park, top half of the third inning. MJ Melendez up now for the Mets. Popped up. One up, one down. And now it's Mark Vientos.
First baseman, Mark Vientos.
Up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. Tosses to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. Back to the top of the Mets order. And now the right fielder, Carson Bench.
Good rhythm going. 2 quick outs. Guy like that wants to get the ball, deliver that next pitch, get back in the dugout as quickly as possible.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. Down in order go the Mets. They still trail 1-0. Set for the bottom of the third, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Bryce Harper.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Can't get there, and it deflects off him. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
It's always fun to see a double rip down the line. That one just barely stayed fair. So that was a good call by the umpire. He was all over it.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. And it bangs off the wall. Here comes Harper around third. And they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Trey Turner now. He's 0 for 1. Laser to the gap should score the run. Here comes Schwarber around third. He'll score, and they take a 3-run lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. To the right side. Simeon toss over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
That's ripped into the outfield. 2 away now. The relay, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
Up next for the Phillies, catcher Dave.
Here comes Real Muto. Doubled his first time. In the air to left center. On the move. And that's the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Back here in Philadelphia, start of the 4th, Bo Bichette up now for the Mets. Yeah, that's fouled off. 0-1. Foul ball there. 0-2 now. Ripped on the ground to second. Throw goes to second. And he gets to first safely as a result. So I think I'll just sit here quietly in disbelief. High fly ball, right field. Crawford gets under it. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. And now number 9.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that.
Hit in the air, center field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. As 2 runs score in the play. This one in the air. Harper. And there's 1 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Alvarez.
Alvarez in the box now. Takes strike one.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. And now Marcus Semien steps up in a big spot.
Right through there for a strike.
2 outs and a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 4-3.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Melendez stands in now and watches strike 1. Comes up empty.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So they move out in front after a 4-run out. Back here in Philadelphia, and now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. In the air, center field, settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And that one hammered. Long run. And that one hops the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
Next to hit, Justin Crawford. Lined into right. And there's 2 away. The relay to second. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. And they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we go to the top of the 5th. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. That one ripped but foul. Vientos goes 6 feet 3 inches, 185 pounds, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2017. Bohm throws out to first. 1 away here in the 5th. Back to the top of the order now. So up next for New York, Carson Bench. Check swing called strike. And that's strike 1. Fouled off left side. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in. 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Bichette in the box now. No balls and a strike. That clips the inside corner for a strike. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A solo shot, and they boost their lead. It's 5-3.
He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground. Stop. Throws to first, and that is that. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. No question about this one. It's out of here. A solo shot, and they cut into the deficit. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Here comes Schwartz to the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Can't glove it cleanly. The flip, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Here's Turner now. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. You hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
A dive, nice stop. Throw to the pitcher, and they get the out.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move, I think even tougher.
Here in Philadelphia, close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. That one lifted to left. Kemp in and to his right. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. So up next for New York, Brett Baty. This ball's chopped on the ground. Stop. Whips it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 down, bases empty. And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Ground ball to the right side. To first, they don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3 outs, inning over. And the Mets go down 1-2-3 as they hold on. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 6th, Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. This one in the air, center field. Moving under this one. And there's one down. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. 1 for 2. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle.
Daniel Duarte gets the call from the pen.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
Action in the Mets bullpen. Brooks Raley, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Weaver, the right-hander, loosening up as well. And a base hit. quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Now, just a nice job coming through at a pretty high-leverage spot right there. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Otto Kemp stands in for the Phillies. Base hit! Now the tag at third, and they got him. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Justin Crawford, the next to hit. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Gabriel Rincones Jr. And this is a big at-bat in this ball game. Ouch, that one drilled him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. And here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. And that one fouled off. Go-ahead run at second here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's through for a hit. One runs in. Another comes in to score. They've got the lead 6-5. And he'll pull into second safely.
Oh, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but it was so great to keep.
So it's second and third occupied. They go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot. Left field, way back there. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Runner holds up at third. Base is still loaded. 2 away as one comes across. Wide throw, and it gets away. And he's out. Tried to score in the error, but instead the third out, and the inning is over. Phillies with the run-scoring double. It's now 7-5. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We go to the top of the 7th. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Next is the designated hitter, MJ Melendez.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Ripped to third and picked on a hop. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Carson Bench. Uh-oh. Back-to-back batters hit by a pitch now. First and second, 2 outs. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. This one in the air, right field. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. And this game is tied in the 7th. So runner at second, 2 down. Juan Soto now swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And we're deadlocked here at 7-7. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 7th.
Well, they just scored some runs in that last frame, and now they have to make sure they don't cough them up on defense right away. No better time than right now to have a 1-2-3 inning.
On the ground at first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The underhand flip, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
For the Phillies, third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And now it's Alec Bohm. 0 for 3 in this one. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make...
Here comes A.J. Minter to the mound. And now it's J.T. Realmuto.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. This to third, Beaty. Tosses across to first. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And this remains a 7. Back here in Philadelphia, we're at the top of the 8th. Number 9 getting ready to hit. So far in his major league debut, he's got 2 hits in his first 3 at-bats.
He's having a great day at the plate, Boog. A multi-hit game is a great way to start your career.
This one in the air. Turner. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. In the air, right field. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Mets.
Go ahead run on base. Francisco Alvarez will hit next. And a pop up right side, foul territory. 2 away. Now it's Marcus Semien. Just missed.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
The Mets with the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top of the 8th. Oh, that one almost gets him again. Oh, that got him as well. The third batter he's hit with a pitch. MJ Melendez digs in now. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Swing and he popped it up. Turner should have this one. That's a base hit. 1 runs in. Coming around third is Semien. Head first slide and he's safe. And they take a 2-run lead. Now it's going to be Mark Vientos. There's the strike. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that is that. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Last half of the 8th coming up. Back here in Philadelphia, on to the bottom of the 8th. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. That one hit to right. And foul ball.
Well, these Phillies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases. And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
That one hit to right. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Otto Kemp stands in for the Phillies. Line, and that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Bichette. And a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in.
Luke Weaver comes on now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same...
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Through 8 full, it's the Mets 9. Back to the top of the order. Carson Bench up now for the Mets. Out towards right center field. Marsh moving under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Mets,
Bo Bichette up now for the Mets. He's already homered here in this one. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
2 up, 2 down. Here's Juan Soto. 1 for 4 with a double.
Juan Soto.
Well, it's looking like it's going to be a 1-run lead to hold on to in the 9th. So let's see if they turn to the bullpen or they keep riding this arm who's been so good to this point.
Right through there for a strike. Got him looking. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Nothing doing for the Mets. They lead it 9-8. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Devin Williams.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Schwarber with a rocket. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Trey Turner. Hard ground ball, base stop. And the winning run is aboard.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. Drops a bunt down the first base side, and that's foul. Now the 0-1. Lays down a bunt to the right side. On to first. They'll take it. The winning run now in scoring position. So now with 1 away and a man at second. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. Sack bunt towards third. Baden. They get the tag on him. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Realmuto trying to send this extra innings. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But this clutch home run gets us even again, and we've got a good one. On to extra innings. Here's the center fielder, number 9. And that one is lifted in the air. Marsh has a beat on it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Go-ahead run on base. Brett Baty now at the plate.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
The Mets with the go-ahead run at third. Here are the top half of the 10th. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air to center. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. Soto scores, and they've got the lead in extra innings. Alvarez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. So they back at Citizens Bank Park. On to the bottom of the 10th. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. And that's a base hit. And now the winning run is on base. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical. You want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
And here comes the Mets.
For the Mets.
So digging in, Otto Kemp.
Austin Warren.
Fouls away the first offering. On the ground to third. Just foul down the right field line. Wow.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there.
Well, they were pretty much giving it to him right there. Playing the infield back. All you're looking for on offense is a simple ground ball. You got a tie ball game. Not sure what he was thinking up there. Strikeout looking is the last thing you want to see. Now you got to hope the next guy can pick you up and come through with a big 2-out hit.
One down, Phillies down a run. Now a pitch out, and perhaps they were protecting against the squeeze. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Over to Bichette. Here comes Bryce Harper. He's already homered in this game. And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit. Throw into third. Tag out. And they cut down the winning run at third. And we're headed to the 11th. So they pick up a run. Back here in Philadelphia, 11th inning set to get underway. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. Splits the plate, 0-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Phillies fans want a strikeout. Goes down looking.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
And next is the designated hitter, MJ Melendez.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
And fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 2 in a row.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Vientos swings through it for strike 1. Oh, a great stop. Over to first. But it's not in time. Base hit.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder Carson Bench.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Mets going with a pinch runner. Jared Young. Digging in, Carson Bench. Fouls away the first offering. Swing and a miss. In there. Got him looking for the K. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. 2 left for the Mets. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We're in extras here. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Line drive, base hit. Throw comes in, and the winning run stops 90 feet from home. Nobody out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite them?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Turner in the box now, takes strike 1. Now both runners break early. Tag out.
On the tag.
And they cut down the winning run at third. Tag out. And they cut down the winning run at second. 2 down, nobody on. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, on to the 12th. Bo Bichette up now for the Mets. And at second. Hit on the ground to short. Trey Turner gloves it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Up next for the Mets.
Big situation, and here comes the big bat of Juan Soto. In the air to left center. Kemp gets under it. And that is a big first out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Batter's out.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Baden at the plate now, and that's strike 1. The Mets with the go-ahead run standing at second here deep into extra innings. Marsh on his way over, makes the catch, inning over. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning. Huascar. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Here's a rocket to right field. And there's one down. The relay, safe at second, and he gets back in.
Up next for the Phillies, third baseman Alex Bohm.
So now with one away and a man at second. Down the third baseman, Alec Bohm. There's a line drive to left field. Out number 2.
Up next for the Phillies, catcher J.T. Realmuto.
And now it is J.T. Realmuto. There's a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
The winning run on second base. Line drive, base hit. And they hold the winning run at third here, as it'll take another two-out hit to win this one. This is Bryson Stott.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
Now there's a bullet down the line. In comes the winning run, and the Phillies win it in 12.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well deserved.